Let's say you want to be a healer, but put out too little numbers to make an impact. Guys, let me show you the way on how you can steal all the MVPs from your main DPS while also deciding the fate of the whole team in your hands as you watch them crawling back to you begging you for your heals. It has already been a month since the release of the game, and most of my free gacha rolls gave me support characters. I see this as a calling, so I became a dedicated healer. I never spent money in this game and I'm never planning to, so this guide will be completely F2P safe and it's also good for low spenders. Because obviously, why would you wail just to become a healer? Let me show you a few tips I picked up while being the main healer. From the weapon selection, you want to aim to have 2 support weapons in your loadout. By doing this, will make you have the benediction effect, which will greatly increase the amount of heals that you output by 100%, and if you're in a team, by another 100%. For the loadout, optimally for the best heals, you want to pair Coco Ritter with Nemesis and any other third weapon of your choice. Coco Ritter is gonna be the team healer. She will become a fast source of heals that you will give to your team by using her skill and discharge. Her first skill will bring up a healing circle around you for 6 seconds, and her discharge places down a healing spot that will heal your friends if they step on it. Nemesis is really good for personal and team healing. Every time you dash, you gain a stack of healing chain that follows you and can heal you and your team. This healing circle will still be available even if you switch weapons. Her healing potential can be increased with her first advancement, where each time she performs a weapon skill or discharge, she will heal herself with 5 stacks of healing chain, but her banner has already passed. So if you don't have either one of them, you can substitute one of them with Pepper. Her skills have a similar gameplay like Coco Ritter's, except her output is just a little bit lower than Coco. For the third weapon, you can choose any weapon you want, ideally a shield breaker to help with your team in breaking the enemy shields. If not, you can run a full support team by either using Pepper or Zero as your third weapon and make sure that your team is always on full health. Personally, I use Annie's hammer as my third weapon for survivability, mostly because of her first and third advancement. By adding her to my team, I can use her first skill to activate infinite dodges, and with her damage negation and damage reduction passive, I can easily trigger Fantasia from bosses. It is also useful for annoying the shit out of the sparring partners. The healings are based on attack, so make sure to prioritize in upgrading attack for your equipments. For matrices, you can use a full set of Pepper's matrices to increase the charge rate of your weapons. I put this on Coco Ritter's weapon because Coco Ritter has a really fast charge rate right under Pepper, and by using it, I can charge my weapons really fast. Ideally, if you can, you want to hoard on Coco Ritter's matrices, which you can get from the Hyena Arena joint operation every Wednesday and Sunday. Her 2-piece increases her healing capability, and her 4-piece increases your team's attack every time you heal. You can actually get this matrix effect for free if you activate Coco Ritter's simulacrum trait, so you can just slap on the strongest matrix you have on the weapons and call it a day. Coco Ritter's simulacrum trait will increase your healing by 20% and increase your teammate's attack every time you heal by 15% for 5 seconds. As you can see, the difference of the 20% healing increase is significant and it really helps you heal your teammates like a regeneration fountain. You can unlock this trait at 4000 friendship points, and to get her to like you, just give her the blue ball as that is her favorite. For Relics, you can use Koan for negating 1 instance of damage, or you can use Alternate Destiny to prevent everyone's HP from going under 30%. You can unlock these relics from Ruins and Claire's missions, and you can get Alternate Destiny from completing Chapter 13's Wondrous Log. Gameplay wise, because you're a healer, your job is to keep your team alive. You can't do that if you're dead. All of your teammates will be focused on 2 things: hitting the enemy really hard and looking at the scoreboard. They won't be actively looking for you on the battlefield, so you must come and chase them to heal them. It's really important to stay alive, because if you're not playing with a pre-made team with comms, but playing with randoms, the chances are that nobody will come and help you when you're down. When using characters like Pepper and Coco Ritter, it's important to place healing areas on where your teammates are. Most likely, they are right in front of the enemy, so you should also consider the movement of your teammate and enemy to try to pre-aim where to place the healing areas. Most bosses can and will strike an attack where the damage is way above you and your team's HP. As a healer, you want to stay away from these kinds of attack anytime you see them. It's best to memorize which attacks are dangerous to you, so you can either run away or you can face the attack head on and negate the damage by using relics or a character skill. It's most likely up to you and your team's knowledge and skills to survive the attack. If anyone goes down, you will be the first person to spot them and revive them, while the other teammates are too busy competing for the highest numbers on the scoreboard. In the end, usually the healers are the one to rob them with the MVP. This usually happens if the battle goes out for far too long. If you have a good healer, you can clear out any instances or boss battles, but just give it enough time. Realistically, a battle of Joint Ops or Void Rift in any level shouldn't be over 6 minutes. If it's over that, that is a sign that the team you're playing with isn't putting out enough damage. They are mostly relying on staying alive to prolong the fight and slowly chopping away damage from bosses, which is why most of the time in the long battles, the healers will almost always take the MVP while having ridiculously high healing numbers. This is most evident in Frontier Clash's hard mode, where time isn't an option. Frontier Clash is damage focused, where you must kill the enemies as fast as possible, and ideally, you should always play Frontier Clash with your crewmates because it increases the team's damage for every crewmate you play with. If the healer still gets the MVP, it's a sign that the team should improve the damage. Anyway, by being a healer, having a high healing number in the end score doesn't mean anything. What matters is how fast you can replenish your teammates' HP while also keeping their HP to never reach 0. To find out if you can sustain your team and always keep them alive, try soloing Robark as a healer. If none of the attacks could make you die in one shot and you're always full on health, that means if you try hard enough and give it enough time, eventually you will kill it. By that time, you are ready to become the team's dedicated healer. If you made it far into this video, thank you for watching. I hope any information I give in this video can help. And if you like it, give a thumbs up. If you don't like it, then don't like it. And that's it. Bye!